Good morning, students. Welcome to the third part of acid and bases lesson. In the previous videos, we have studied different chemical properties and reactions of acids and bases. In today's video, we will be concentrating on different types of salt and their uses in the daily life. Salt is a very important seasoning material that we use to prepare the food. Do you remember the neutralization reaction? Yes, we have studied this reaction in the lesson number 1, that is chemical reactions and equations. While explaining the neutralization reaction, I told you a strong acid and a strong base combine together to form a neutral salt. So based on these reactions, we can classify the salt into mainly 3 types. They are neutral salt, acidic salt and basic salt. So let us study how this neutralization reaction helps in the production of different types of salts. So let us begin with the formation of neutral salt. When we make hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide, both are strong acid and strong base, react together, they produce sodium chloride, which is a neutral salt, and water as byproduct. Neutral salt has a pH of 7. So from acid, chloride ion, and from base, sodium ion combine together to form a salt, that is nothing but sodium chloride. So salt is a combination of cation and anion. So that's why this salt is neutral, because it is produced by the combination of strong HCl acid and a strong sodium hydroxide base. To produce an acidic salt, we need a weak base such as ammonium hydroxide and a strong acid like hydrochloric acid. When both of them combine together, they produce ammonium chloride salt, which is having a pH of less than 7. Water will be released as byproduct. This type of salts are known as acidic salts. They have a pH which is less than 7. When a strong base like sodium hydroxide react with the weak acid like carbonic acid, it gives a salt of carbonate, that is sodium carbonate salt. Sodium carbonate is known as basic salt and it has a pH which is more than 7. So basic salts are the product of reaction between a strong base and a weak acid. The common salt, that is sodium chloride, is a raw material for the production of many different types of salts that we use in our day-to-day life. So let us begin with the caustic soda. The chemical name of caustic soda is sodium hydroxide. It is obtained when you pass the electricity through aqueous solution of sodium chloride. The aqueous solution of sodium chloride is also known as brine solution. So when you pass the current, the sodium chloride reacts with water to produce sodium hydroxide, that is caustic soda, and 2 types of byproducts will be released. So let us see the reaction. We have taken the aqueous solution of sodium chloride, that is sodium chloride dissolved in water, and after passing the electricity we will get a salt, that is nothing but caustic soda, chemically known as sodium hydroxide, and the byproducts are chlorine gas and hydrogen gas. The chlorine gas is released near the anode electrode and hydrogen gas is released near the cathode. Because chlorine is a negative ion, so that's why it will be released near the positive electrode, that is anode, and hydrogen is a positive ion, cation, that's why it will be released near the negative electrode, which is cathode. The preparation of sodium hydroxide from the brine solution is also called as chlor-alkali process, because at the end chlorine gas and an alkali, that is sodium hydroxide, is released. So that's why it is commonly called as chlor-alkali process. So the caustic soda is commonly used in the preparation of soaps and detergents, in paper making industry, and in the production of artificial fibers. The hydrogen gas released as byproduct is used in the fuels and in the preparation of ammonia, which is later used as fertilizer. The chlorine gas released will be used as disinfectant and in the production of pesticides, chlorofluorocarbons, PVC pipes, and in the treatment of swimming pool water or as a disinfectant for the sewage water treatment. The next salt is bleaching powder. So let us see the production or formation of bleaching powder. So the chlorine gas that is released in the chlor-alkali process is taken as one of the ingredient in the preparation of bleaching powder, and we have to take calcium hydroxide, that is dried slaked lime. So when you pass the chlorine gas through this dried slaked lime, you will get the bleaching powder and water as byproduct. The actual formula of bleaching powder is little bit complex, but for your examination just remember this formula, that is CaOCl2, commonly known as calcium oxychlorate. So let us see the uses of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is commonly used in textile and paper manufacturing industry because it can easily bleach or remove the colors, unwanted stains, etc. And because of the presence of oxygen, it can act as oxidizing agent, and in the disinfection of drinking water, that is to clean the drinking water also, bleaching powder is used. Next is baking soda. So here you have to take common salt, that is sodium chloride, water, and carbon dioxide gas and ammonia as the raw materials. So when all these four raw materials react with each other to produce ammonium chloride as byproduct, and you will get baking soda. So the formula of baking soda is NaHCO3, commonly, that is scientific name is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Baking soda is used in the manufacture of baking powder. So that is, baking powder is a mixture of baking soda and any mild acid like tartaric acid. This baking powder is used in the preparation of bakery items like cakes, bread, etc. So the carbon dioxide gas that is released during heating of this baking powder is responsible for the fluffiness of the cakes and the bread, etc. And the baking soda is also act as antacid. So antacid is a substance which will neutralize the acidity of the stomach. The one more important use of baking soda is it is used in the soda acid fire extinguisher. The last salt is washing soda. So let us see the preparation of washing soda. The raw material for the washing soda preparation is sodium carbonate. So when you heat the baking soda, you will get sodium carbonate as one of the byproduct. So when you make this sodium bicarbonate react with 10 molecules of water, you will get the washing soda. Okay, so what is this 10 molecules of water and why we have to take 10 molecules of water, or can we take extra water molecules? So all that I'll explain in the next video. So let us see some of the important uses of washing soda. The name only suggests that it is used in the washing of clothes, and it is used in the preparation of paper and glass industry, as well as it is used as a cleaning agent as for domestic purposes and in the manufacture of paints, and it is also used to remove the hardness of water permanently. So I hope you have understood the different types of salts, their preparation, and their uses in day to day life. It is very important from the point of view of examination. So please study. If you have any doubts, please comment. Thank you.